Hello there, welcome to Mythical Guides, to help all beginners, including I, because I'm starting new as well, so we're both beginners on this magical venture to help you to build up your strength, your stats, your army, your swords, depending what game we pick on the adventure, continuing on this global mystical journey. And I want to help people with a brand new game that they pick and they can start with some incredible weapons and magic, potions, swords, armour, and we can go by starting now. The first game we're going to talk about today is The Witcher 3. I want to talk about the most best sword you can get in early access starting at the beginning of the game, and that is the Moonblade. Right now, and how to find it so easy on your first time on your travels, and it's hidden beneath the water. And we're going to talk about this right after this. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is the map where we can find this magnificent Moonblade. You have to go to Valhalla. That is your second chapter in the game, the most earliest missions you'll start. So you have to go to Valhalla, no man's land. Now, let's have a look at the map, and we're going to have a look at Hangman's Tree. That's when you start in the next chapter on your horse with Roach. Now, we're going to look down the map and show you exactly where we're going to attain the Moonblade. Now you want to head down south, keep going right down till we end up to a bridge. Here, if you still can't find it, there's a little idea I can give you. There's the fast travel, the two green signs. If you look from Hangman Tree and Crow's Perch, it's between them two. And then there's a bridge between that. So if you feel like, oh my god, which bridge it is, it's that one there. And also, to give you a little bit more of a clue, it's near where the prison is. There's a little symbol of a cage, if you still feel like you're stuck. So it's between there, between them two, if you feel like you still can't find it. Moving on. Okay, now we need to head into the water to attain the Moonblade. So what we've got to do is, we need to dive into the water, head to the chest, but also be careful of the drowners who are in there. So the best idea is to try to maneuver away from them, either go further distance away from them, wait till they go away, or try and get around them. Okay, now there's a skeleton, and if you go and select the items, there's an old key attached to it. So when you've obtained the key, open the chest, and there you have it, the Moonblade. Now you've attained the Moonblade, let's get out of this water with the drowners. Quickly! Must make haste! Getting this special hidden blade already is a magnificent thing to have at the beginning of the game. Obviously you cannot craft yet because you're still a lower rank, but as you go on, you can upgrade it. Okay, now let's have a look at the stats and let's see what the nitty-gritty juicy bits are. Let's have it. Depending on your level, it increases between 1 to 5 yard sign intensity, depending on your level, of course. And then on top of that, a 10 to 60 hit damage bonus stacked on top of that. And then on top of that, you've got your critical hit chance and your freeze hit, including that on top. And then also, depending on the empty slots, what you put in, depending on like the magical gems you have, but we can talk much depth when depending on the episode later on. But a lot of us Witcher fans know about the Moonblade from the very first game, how you attended the sword. You attain the sword from the Royal Huntsman, attaining 10 heads you collect in the game is a special award. How cool is that? And it's ended up in The Witcher 3. I love these Easter eggs, especially. Also, if you really like the sword, you can import the Moonblade into The Witcher 2 with your save. If you're so keen and you really love that sword as well. How cool is that? Just import it. I hope you like this episode of finding the Moonblade for beginners. I will be talking about more secret swords and armours very soon, in more episodes to come. And we'll talk about how to equip the slots in your sword, how we can talk about the magical gems, and talk about the stats and how to boost the sword in density and chances of survival. But I hope you've liked this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you, my legends, in the next episode of Mythical Guides. Stay safe, my legends. Huzzah!